duty in the house, okay? That when you get up in the morning, you have to brush your teeth, you have to maybe bathe in the morning, and then you have to do some housework towards it. You are going to make sure that you work to see that those goals are being met. So what are the things I'm going to do? Okay, I want to be a doctor. What are the things I need to do in order to become that doctor? Okay, I need to do science subjects. I need to do, you understand? You are putting them, you are lining them up, the things that you're supposed to do. Okay? So you want to become an agriculturalist. What an agricultural engineer, what are the things you need to do? Okay, when I go to the university, I'll need to do agriculture. In my primary school, I need to pay more interest in agricultural lessons so that I know that I'll be succeeding in it. And when I go to university, that's what I will do. Encouragement from parents and teachers. Parents, you are not left out in the education life of your children. Some parents are very dormant. When their children come back from school, they don't even care to look at their books. They don't even care to follow them up. Then you expect that child should pass an exam. And when that child comes to the end of the year with a great report card, and you say, don't begin, let's have done, but look, person activities, you yourself alone, you stand again and cast that child, no, you cannot do it. Try as much as possible. Try. Make sure that your child gets that level that he or she is supposed to have. Okay? So now, there are some few activities. Okay, you have to do a dream board. Like I said, we have long-term goals and short-term goals. Your dream board is what will guide you. It's more of your long-term goals, okay? So people don't know what the dream board is all about. Dream board is a board or a paper that you put at your wall. They try to put it on the wall. And then put their things. These are things that you want to become in future and how you go about it. You understand? I have to do this, I have to do like this, I have to do like that. So that by the time the child is going to school, every morning that child can come and look at that board, or every week the child come and look at that board. Hi, that dream I must have it. Please for that listen, no stickers. Don't note stickers. What are you going to learn in order to become a doctor? Yeah? What kind of? Is it arts? Is it science? Write it there. Be an agricultural scientist. And she wants to become an agricultural scientist. She says that she wants to become a doctor. And she's going to take care of people in the hospital and her family. And then, to become a doctor, she will need to learn science. What is it? She will need to learn science. Then, Obasanjo Frances later says that she wants to become an agricultural scientist, and to achieve the goal, she will learn more about science and agriculture. So, Aston says that he wants to become a fashion designer. Are you getting? You are getting the vibes. That is how those children are supposed to. If it's a book and exercise, you do it like that. Eh? Or you put a paper on the wall. Let the child do it and follow it like that. So with time, as they are growing older, they will be improving on how to go about it. From primary school to the university, the university, to try all my best to work hard, okay? You see? So he says that he will study from primary up to university. That goal is long, oh, child. My brother, yes. It's my sister. Yes, that's good. You see what our children have in their mind. And if you don't talk with them like that often, you will not know. So parents, you need to communicate to your children to know what they like to do and to be able to guide them. Okay? This is a board that you can put it in your house and make the children to write like that. And you follow them up to make sure that their goals are being met. Thank you very much. Please let's clap for it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am, for that.
song. La, 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 la. Yes, sir. Who knows it? I will never run to my mother. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, come and do it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, thank you. Come and do it. You put them in la la la. Yes, sir. Let's go. The one that everybody knows. So we have to go back to school, and there are some things that we have to learn. And one of it is how to maintain hygiene as an individual. Don't go to school, carry malaria, and come and give mama in the house, and you have gone to the toilet, you do not wash your hands, then you just pick gâteau and you eat. Somebody just come and give you gâteau, your friend just goes out, buy gâteau for 50, say, my friend, I beg no. They just give you without washing your hands, that's an. So there are some certain things that you have to take care of yourself so that you don't come and spend like this money or mama's money in your house because you are sick. So we are going to call on our Madam Cynthia to take that session for us. So you should clap for her.
Hello.
Hi.
Dear children. Okay, we are going to talk today about hygiene and health awareness. We are going to begin with personal hygiene. This is an interactive session. I will be asking questions, I will be answering. The person can answer the most questions I ask from the other person. Are you okay? Yes. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Alright, so what do you think is hygiene? What is hygiene? People have class 1, class 2, class 4, 1. They have taught for hygiene. What is hygiene? Give me an idea. Ask up. What is hygiene? Yes. Clap for her. Hygiene is one of the things we do to keep ourselves clean. Somebody else was there. Give me our definition. What is hygiene? Wow, clap for her. She said hygiene means cleanliness. After you clean, wash your hands. Yes. When you finish playing, wash your hands. Yes. Who is there? Yes. Wash your hands. Before you drop yourself. Okay, so you wash your hands before and after eating. You wash your hands after using the toilet or the restroom. You wash your hands after playing outside. People play outside, this is what they like. You play outside the door. When you come back to the house, you wash your hands. After washing animals, you have cats, you have goats, you have dogs. After washing the animals, you wash your hands in order to prevent diseases. Okay, body cleanliness. What are some of the other habits that you need to practice daily in order to keep your body clean? Apart from washing your hands, what are the other things you need to do to keep your body clean? Yes, boys.
Bathe and wash your hands. Wash your teeth.
Then you bathe, wash your teeth. Yes, Sean. Okay, after sleeping in the bed, yes. Bathe 2 times a day, yes. Come, Gerard. Yes, boy.
Wash your body with clean soap water.
Okay, that's alright. So, yes, boy. Yeah, so that your body not be smelling and your body not be smelling. Yes. Yes, you dry it. Yes. To prevent diseases. Yes, boy. Come again. Yes, you can be free from diseases. Alright. Yes, yes. Yes, you clap for her. Hey. Strong hands. Yeah, attack like this, you know the strong hands. keep your body safe. People should help themselves. Help yourself again, very well. So as you go back to your various schools, make sure you keep your school clean. You keep your body clean. Understood? Yes. Yes,
Yes, madam. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Where's the girl? Princess. Prince. Clap for yourselves. Okay, so we are going to exercise and then we'll come back for something very important. Something very important. You want to be, little farmers are the ones who feed us. To study agriculture, money, yes, too. Again, don't worry, buy from your bank here. So when you go to the university, do science because you don't get a faculty of agriculture without science here. Before you enter faculty of agriculture, you need to crop cultivation. You can do all the rearings and all that. You need to have science. But nobody should fool you. You are not going to be digging yourself in the camera or work. You are using multi equipment. You are working and the money is coming in. Yeah. A fashion designer. She wants to become a fashion designer. You want to become in future a teacher. FABS. Talking about menstrual hygiene. Right? We are going to be talking about how to your mental health, and then we are going to be ending with. You can guess what we are going to be ending with. Who knows about rape? Who knows about rape? Yes, who knows about rape? You know about rape? What is rape? Why is some people calling you my wife? You run and report to your mama. Yes. We are going to be talking about rape. Everybody say rape. Rape. Oh yeah, yes. If you go to school, why do I even want to cut my cake now? And one uncle says, when a teacher says, I'll give you maths, come to my house in the evening. Go to the house and report to that uncle does not mean well for you. Are you hearing? So we are going to be learning all of those things now.
Hello? Okay. Once more, you are welcome to FABS Development, and you're welcome to our first edition of Backpack of Hope. Before we begin, I will do another short exercise. I believe most of you are familiar with yourselves. Do you know him? You know him? Do you know him? What's your name? Pardon? Blessing. What is your name? Christian. What is your name? Are you getting him? What is his name? What is his name? Blessing. Blessing, Christian. I'm not getting you. You, menstrual hygiene and mental health / rape. We know that we are in a very critical moment back to school, and most of us this period we are mad. Do you believe? Most of us parents, we are mad this season. Who can tell me what mental health is? Who can tell me what mental health? When they say mental health, okay, there is a mental brain. Okay. She says it's when you have a problem with your brain. Who can give me another definition of mental health? Nobody. Physical, emotional, and social well-being of an individual. That means your psychology, your brain, the activities that you are doing around, you have to be relaxed, free, without any problem. That is why I'm saying that most of us parents during this period, we are crazy, we are mad. Why? Because we are stressed out. Because of back to school. Yeah. When you are stressed up, you are not physically fit. You have a mental problem. You understand? Mentally fit. When you are traumatized. When you are not able to socialize with your friends. Something is disturbing you. You are traumatized. You are stressed. That means you have a mental problem. You are not stable. You understand what mental problem is. You understand why I said most of all this period we are stressed up. You have a mental problem. Most of all this period we need a psychologist to come and stress that leads to all those brain problems because we are not physically sound. That's why I say it affects our daily activities, how we talk, how we interact with people. Sometimes I might see my sister, I want to bring her, I beg, don't talk to me. It's because we don't have a problem, it's because she has a problem that is disturbing her. She's psychologically stressed. That's why she cannot interact. Sometimes you sit with your neighbors in the house, you discuss with your neighbor very well, you get up in the morning, you want to talk with your neighbor, I beg no to disturb me. Something is disturbing that neighbor. He's not physically fit, he's not socially fit to interact with somebody. At the same aspect of mental health, you have emotional health. What exactly what I'm talking about? I'm just talking about this thing. Emotional health. Sometimes we are being stressed by our relatives, by our children, by our spouses. We are not able to socialize. It gives us that emotional distress. We are emotionally stagnant. We cannot socialize in the community. We have, as I was saying, we have a problem with ourselves. We cannot think straight, especially to our kids. Sometimes our kids also face this psychological trauma. We parents, sometimes we talk to them without to have that mother and child connection. But sometimes because of the way we know kids are, they do certain things that we talk to them so harsh, they're not able to connect with us as parents. So it's always advisable. Even your children is stubborn. You know some of the children are stubborn, that's how it's made. You know some of the children are stubborn. You have to always have that mother and child. Try to understand each and every of your children. Because if you have 3 children, all of them have different characters. They are never the same. So you have to know each and everyone's character. You know when the child is psychologically stressed. Like what my colleague was saying about rape. Most at times our children are being raped, but they cannot come to us. Because when they come to us, we'll not be able to advise or take the right decision concerning their health. So it's always good to talk to your children, know how they behave, know how they interact. For example, always say that when a child that is active, easily know when the child is sick. So a child that is active, when that child, especially our children, now you see rape is not only for elderly, you see rape as from 5 years, 3 years, they rape our children. So from that age, when you see a child that is active and she goes to school and come back, you see that child somehow, bring that child closer to you. Talk to the child, ask the child, what boys and girls? Talk about social, we have talked about our mental health. We have to have self-care to ourselves and our children. Always good to understand yourself, know the type of things to do not to be affected. For example, if you are psychologically stressed, what can I do to avoid? You have to see somebody to talk to, somebody that is close to you, either your friend or you go to a meeting, your meeting groups, you discuss and you relax yourself. Menstrual hygiene. Who can tell me what menstrual hygiene, who can tell me what menstruation is all about?
Menstruation is the bodily flow of blood from the vagina.
Okay. Have you heard what she said? Who can tell me what menstruation is all about?
Menstruation is the monthly flow of blood from the female every month. So when a child reaches the age of maturity, she must have this bleeding. This occurs because it's not a disease. It occurs because it is the sign of maturity. The egg in her that has to fertilize as a child has not been fertilized, so it now collapses and comes out as blood. If as a lady you don't see this blood every month, there are 2 cases. It's either you're sick or probably you're pregnant. So menstruation is that monthly flow of every female child or woman.
A very it goes about puberty. We have menstruation for both, I always say menstruation for both boys and girls. People ask how. Because stress so much on menstruation about the girl child, forgetting to know about the boy. What do boys face when they are puberty?
Wet dreams.
That is what I want to talk about. Who can tell me what menstrual hygiene is all about? Because we are talking menstrual health. The hygiene that we have to do during our menstrual flow. That is what is called menstrual hygiene. When a girl, menstrual hygiene is that period when you know that a girl is mature. You can say mature. At first we used to say mature, but now you see a 9-year-old child menstruating, 8 years old menstruating. So I always go side by side with boys because you see boys too at that age, they're already having wet dreams. And most parents are afraid to talk about the boys, to concentrate only on girls concerning hygiene, menstrual hygiene. So I'll be talking both sides, both boys and girls. So menstrual hygiene refers to practices and procedures to manage menstrual flow and maintain personal hygiene. Who can tell me the personal hygiene he or she does during menstruation? Let me go first to the girls. They have personal hygiene, they do.
Change your pads every after 3 hours.
One, change your pad every after 3 hours. Somebody here.
They are shy.
Bathe at least 3 times.
You bathe at least 3 times a day. Change your pad, you bathe at least 3 times a day. To change your pad, as she said. What else do I wish you that?
I'm going to for one.
She's going to for one. That's very good. She already knows about menstrual hygiene. You have to change your pads at least 3 times a day. Why? Sometimes we have people some people bleed for 3 days, some people bleed for 4 days, some people bleed for 5 days, and some people even 7 days. I learned that some people bleed for 7 days. Some people have light bleeding, some people have deep bleeding, and some people have long-term bleeding. What I mean by long-term, some persons can just bleed for 5 seconds. You just see tap 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 tap. While another person will take 1 hour, 1 minute, you see the blood will really flow. Just imagine that you have that long-term flow, and then for a whole day you have 1 pad. I know that bleeding is dead that is coming out from your system. When you bleed like that, you don't change your pad. All those dead bacteria, because they always say that a woman is clean just for 5 minutes. Just for, yes, let me say just for 5 minutes. Because as you bathe, as a woman, as you clean your dress up, you have some that is coming out from your body. It's natural. So a woman is clean just for 5 minutes. Just imagine that after that 5 minutes, you have your pad the whole 24 hours. Some people even sleep and get up. Yes, some people sleep and get up. I'll explain why I'm saying that. Some people sleep and get up. We don't have water. Somebody don't have water to clean. So you think that if I remove it, I'll have to change, I'll have to pay. Or just, you understand? With that, you see somebody is passing beside you, you will know that this person is smelling of something. It gives odor. And even to your own personal health, it gives bacteria, it sends bacteria back into your body. After your period, you start having itches. Very soon you see, you start scratching. You don't know that you are the cause, or you start accusing, hey, I went to that toilet, I went to this. You are the cause of that itching. Now, if you don't have money, you need to look for money and go to the hospital to start treating yourself. So you have to change your pad at least 3 times. You have to bathe at least 3 times a day. Also, you have to change your pad at least 3 times a day. You have to bathe at least 3 times a day. Even if you don't have water to bathe, at least change the pad. Just look for a little water, just clean the area there. What do we use in place of sanitary pads? Somebody was saying something.
Yes, after that, we throw it.
You can use clean napkins. I've been to Mafe, I've worked to Mafe. I know what people in those war areas go through. Most of them, even the napkins, they don't even have to pad themselves. They don't even have to pad themselves. You go and beg people even to go pamper themselves. When you use it, don't use eau de javel to wash them. Use cold water. You soak the inside of, you first wash them, remove the blood, you soak the inside of water. Make sure it sticks for about 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse them, iron them, keep them, rinse them. For people that don't have sanitary pads, if you know that you have and it's not enough, it's always good to, when your menstrual flow is getting to the end, you can still use the voice, as I was saying. Most parents don't know that, okay, mama is your child. When last did you get your child? Okay, do you get it? Most parents don't know that they have both boys and girls. You have to bathe your child even up to 12 years. Hey! Who said? Why? You are ashamed.
No, it's not that I'm ashamed. I'm big enough to bathe myself.
Okay. She's big enough to bathe herself. Why do you believe that the parent should bathe the child up to 12 years? Not every time. Not every time. Once in a while. Why? Very good. My son is 9 years. I still bathe him. I bathe him once in a while. You always have to observe their development. At that age, they start developing. The first time I bathed, without even knowing, I saw him like this. I said, remove your hand. I started seeing puberty. You need to start following the anatomy. I said, take up your hand. He took it up. I saw him. After that, you have to start talking to your son or your daughter. I'm not forget about I'm coming to them. You have to start talking to them, telling them what puberty is. Because now, at first, I know that we start to speak. At first, menstruation started at around the age of 13, 14, but now, 8. Have you sit somewhere and listened to what these 8 years, 9 years boys are discussing? Because our world is socializing, our food. Have you listened to what our children are discussing? This, I'm talking of this one. Even, but we know that they do rape boys, right? Both girls and boys, they rape boys. And right there, they are behind. Some of them will not talk, especially our girl children. If you don't bathe them at that age, you don't know what is happening to them. Many parents need to maintain your psychology. You have to maintain your physical exercise. If you are stressed or you do a lot of exercise, even not in the house, just do. You don't want to go out, just do a lot of exercise. Has 3 steps. Your psychology, your emotional needs, and your social needs. So for your emotional needs, you think about activities. Is it talking to friends? Is it interacting going to meetings and interacting with your friends to help you out with your stress? And then your mental needs by learning new skills. Is it music? Is it dancing? Is it clubbing? And I'm not talking about club to go to a club. I mean a club where you can learn music, sewing, all those things. So those are the 3 steps for you to improve on your mental health. Any question?
If someone is attempting to rape me, who should I go to?
If somebody starts, first of all, that person will show signs of looking at you like, you know, when you see somebody and the person is looking at you in a lustful way, be very careful. Now, if somebody attempts, there's what we call safe and unsafe touches. If somebody comes and touch me on my breast, that's an unsafe touch. Run. I'm passing, you tap me on my buttocks. You are going to have issues. Because that's one I already got it. So as parents, or come out to the as parents, it's very good to teach your children about safe and unsafe touches. So if this uncle touches you on your breast, come and report. If this uncle you pass and this uncle touch you on your buttocks, come and report. I said something here. If you pass, all of us, we are very fond of smiling when one big uncle is passing and is calling your small daughter my wife, and you're smiling. That guy is calling your wife, he's calling your daughter, who's not even up to 18, my wife. Very soon, that car will call their daughter and say, take this 500, go and buy this. You don't show mommy here. You're my wife now. Yes. The next day, every day, he's passing your door at your door. My wife, my husband, giving 500. The next day you say, come to the house, I have something for you. You come. When that day she will go there, nothing will happen. You give 1,000. You're my wife now. Don't show mom. Go to school tomorrow and buy bread there. Next day, that's how he's gaining the trust, and you are there smiling. He's calling your wife don't be cold. You are there smiling. They are passing. They are lusting after your little daughter who is not up to. Even for boys, that mama is passing and calling your boy child my husband, and you are smiling. What's funny about that? Very soon you hear that pa has raped your daughter, that mama has raped your son. I start saying that, why? Not about this now. He already started. She already started, my wife, my daughter. Now, if somebody attempts to rape you, or somebody does it, first thing first, rush to the hospital and do a medical test, medical check. And if you just go to the hospital and you have to pay. Rush to a non-governmental organization. They will refer you. This is FABS, and we are actually engaged in that. If you come to us, we take you to the hospital, you don't pay a dime. So one of the things that I'm so passionate about when I talk is this rape issue. I can lock you up and you do me nothing. Rush to the hospital. After you rush to the hospital, go to the police. Most times if you go to the police, they'll start asking you. The next thing you can go to an NGO. Come here to FABS. Call. This has happened to me, and we will take you to Improv. From Improv, we are following up. We will catch that person. There's no way that person can run. So it's whether it's attempt. Who knows that using finger is rape? Don't say that the penis did not enter. It was a finger. Finger is rape. Because just that finger can cause, they don't know whether he has smoked, he has touched whatever, and disease has entered. Rush and report. Do a medical checkup. Take that report, that's where it's going to be held. I'm going to share a short story, pointed knife at me. Come and talk, come and say it. And as parents, if you're here listening to me, do not be too hard on your children. Have this cordial relationship with your children so that they can be able to open up to you. I know of parents whose children feel comfortable talking to me as a neighbor rather than their own parents. That is because of the way they are being treated at home. Any small thing, you in the morning, you are going to the market, you are coming back in the night. You are just as you better there on the bed. On Sunday, Muya Market, Saturday, Central Market, Monday to Wednesday to Friday, Boys Market, Sunday, immediately after Muya Market, you are going to the meeting. What time do you have to talk to your child? Do you even go through your children's exercise books? Do you even go through, do you ask them, what did you learn today? What happened? Do you teach them about their own bodies? When I was growing up, I did not have knowledge about, I would take papers and I use it as part. But when I finish, I'll just be tight about around the corner because nobody taught me. It's very different now that we all know that reusable parts are there, disposable parts are there. So we have a big role to play as parents, even in the upbringing of our children. Sit and talk to them. What do you want to become in future? When you see that, then you ask, why do you want to become this particular thing in future? You realize that some of them might be saying it out of, okay, their friend has said they want to become a medical doctor, so they just feel like they want to become a medical doctor as well. Ask them, we're making their money online. When you can actually download some of those educational videos, when there is slides, you just put it. There is screen amplifier, you put your phone behind the screen amplifier and it becomes like a TV. It's not expensive. They watch educative videos, they read their books, they have time to study, they have time to read, they have time to discuss with each other. Let us not be so focused on money that we forget about the welfare of our own children. We forget about the welfare of our own children. I hope over and over again we hope to come to me and not necessarily to distribute books, but to talk about some of those things that are disturbing in our community. Some of those things that you can actually sit and share. This is a safe space. If you think you have something that is disturbing you, you can always come to FABS Development Organization and share with us. We will always be there to counsel you, to refer you, to bring you back, because we all know that the days are very hard. Things are very hard. I'm not going to lie. Things are very hard, and we are only struggling to see that. Let's get books, let's get shoes, let us go to the market. Let's. But please, do not forget about the welfare of your children. Do not forget about the education of your children. Do not forget to take care of your children. Forget. In the morning you're leaving, you have left your daughter with your neighbor. You come back in the night. Manka comes in the house on top of the bed, whom you have slept very early in the morning. You have left. So let us be guided. Okay, children. Yes. Before we proceed, we are proceeding now to what have you learned, please? Great. What have you learned? Yeah. Great. I love you. Our future. Yeah, you aspire to be like that person. Who do you aspire to be? Who do you want to be? Like, who are you emulating? Who are you watching that you want to be like that person?
I want to be like my mother.
Okay, she wants to be like her mother.
I want to be like my father.
You want? You want to be what? Of course, he's a teacher and he teaches well. Okay, you want to be like her?
She is a businesswoman.
Great.
She is very, she is kind, and she loves the community.
Great. Please let's stand for her. Okay. You know, the 3 hours of your time of being here, we really appreciate you. And without waste of time, I just want to say that please I'm begging. The numbers that we called are far more exceeded, have been exceeded. Okay, that means we call people and then others are added. Notwithstanding, if your name is not being mentioned here, please, everybody, that means if you were called, you're putting your name outside. Great. Because we don't want a situation whereby we will share, because I know that some of you know that I was in the field. My colleagues were also in the field. Then we do not do that ahead. There are criteria for selection. And we want to be that we have really respected that. So please do bear with us, and they had to be replaced. I'm definitely going to use this list. This is the first list that was prepared. And then my colleague also prepared this one.